So I left the campground this morning. I left Flossie. It was a great visit. Now I'm stuck at the ferry terminal. Hi. I'm so mad right now. So they ask you if you have any dangerous goods when you get on the ferry. I know this is in a different landscape, vertical portrait, whatever version. Anyway, I'm trying to get on the freaking ferry and they asked me if I had any propane. I said no. I said I have isobutane for my camp stove. How do I exit? Isobutane for my camp stove. And they said, oh, well, you can't bring that on the ferry. I have my camp stove with me all the time when I go on the ferry. So they made me wait for like 15 minutes at the little kiosk. Finally, they asked me to pull over. So I was like, okay. So I pull over, and then this lady came out. She was really nice, but I was mad. And she said, you can't bring those on the ferry. So I said, okay, can I leave them with you then? I just bought 3 canisters for my camp stove. And she said, no, I can't take them. So I said, well, what do I do then? Because I was trapped in there. And she said, you'll have to drive out to a gas station and give them to them, and they can store them. And then I could come back. Are you kidding me? I've traveled with these little tiny, they're little camp stove butanes. I said, do you know how many of those vehicles in front of me have those? And she said, well, I doubt they do. Come on. Then as I was leaving, she took a video of my license plate. Like, what is that supposed to mean? Oh! So they squeezed me on it was supposed to be 11 or 12:45, but it's 1 o'clock ferry. So I literally was the last vehicle that they squeezed on. So I'm super lucky. I had a little meltdown when they told me to get rid of my butane canisters. Everybody I talked to said they always travel with those little butane canisters for the stoves. So word to the wise, you are not allowed to. So I just bought 3 new ones for my trip back so that I knew I had enough fuel in my stove, and now they are no longer with me. I was really frustrated earlier, so I don't know if I'm going to show that in this video, but I think I will, just to be transparent. I was a bit abrasive and abrupt because yeah, they have nowhere to drop that stuff off. Nothing, like you literally have to drive away. So yeah, she suggested a gas station. I could go take them there, but they were like brand new too. So anyway, hopefully somebody can use them. But yeah, I'm on the ferry back to the mainland on the trek home. I am back in Alberta. I'm actually in Jasper. I am on my way home. So I decided to go Highway 1, Highway 1 on my way back. And I was going to take the south, like go up the Icefield Parkway from like Lake Louise area up to Jasper. And I was going to camp because they have these spots that are first come, first serve. They're all closed. 2 years ago, they were open early May. So I asked, there was one spot open, like Honeymoon was one of the ones that I was going to go to because it has a beautiful little lake. And I thought, oh, I'll put the paddleboard in. I pulled in, it was just a sea of RVs. And they cut all the trees down. So it was so sad. So I was like, nope, not staying there. So then I came to Wapiti and I got a spot here. So now I'm walking to the showers in the rain. But I did ask why the sites are all closed. And they said that there's just not enough people right now. It's like, but 2 years ago it was like they were open early May because on my way back 2 years ago from the island, I camped all along the Icefield Parkway and it's so beautiful. And he just said, I don't know, there's no real set time when they open, but the one Kirkeslin is so nice. Big trees, it's dark in there and you're right on the river. It opens tomorrow. I was like, seriously? I mean, I could stay here one night and I go back, but it's fine. I'll just come back and hope that I get a spot because literally first come, first serve. Like you can't book those ones. So I was thinking if I come during the week, there'll be less people. And then if I come at like 10 a.m., so anybody that's leaving that day is probably either packing up or have left. So that's my strategy that I'm going to try on some of my days off. It feels a little chilly here. It's like 7 degrees Celsius, I think, and raining. I'm so excited to have a shower because it's been a while. And the showers here are free. And the wood here is also free. So when you stay, you don't have to pay for those things. So that's really nice. That used to be like that at some of the other provincial parks. But unfortunately, some of them have had to start making you pay because they've had people come in and just take the wood when they're not camping. So those people are ruining it for everybody else. Also in this campground right now, there are black bears, and then there's also elk, and it's calving season, and so the elk are in the park with their calves, so I need to not startle any of those mamas with their babies, but I don't see any right now, so I'll just stay to myself. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna walk because it's raining and my phone's getting soaked. But I'm happy to be done driving today. I think I drove like 11 hours today. So that was a lot. And yesterday, my ferry ride was not a good experience. So I think I'm gonna put that into a video. I did get a little upset. But like when I think about it, so like if I don't put it in a video, what happened is I wasn't allowed to bring butane. So I have a little camp stove that I use with butane canisters, just those ones from like Canadian Tire, Home Hardware, Walmart, or wherever. And they asked if I had any propane at the kiosk, and I said no, but I have butane. And so they held me up. I had like a huge line of people behind me. They held me up for like 15 minutes And then they asked me to pull over, so I did. And then another lady came out. She was really nice, but she said I couldn't take the butane. So I said, okay, no problem. Can I just leave it with you? And she said no. So I literally had to leave the whole ferry terminal, drive way back out. I missed a ferry because of it. So my thought is, like, I understand. I don't mind getting rid of it. It sucks because I just bought it, but whatever, I don't care. The problem is, like, if you have propane, they allow you to shut it off and you tag it. So, but if you have butane, you absolutely have to dispose of it yourself, like completely, like you can't have it on you. And how many people have those camp stoves and don't tell them that they have butane? Because it's 8 ounces of butane. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? So, and then how do they get the butane out there to the island? Because I bought it on the island, so it's literally shipped. So I just think that they need to be clearer with their guidelines. Like, I don't want to break any rules, that's for sure. And I'm happy to do whatever they want me to do. But if they're going to make me dispose of it, then, and you don't have to dispose of your propane, then they should have some kind of kiosk where I can dispose of it then. Like, they were brand new canisters. There's nothing wrong with them. They were all capped and like sealed. I don't understand. Anyway, rant over. I'm done. But after that, and then I had like a road rager guy tailgating me and getting all mad, and I was just like, this day is done. I am finished with it. So then I drove tons today. Like, oh, I camped in Walmart parking lot in Merritt last night, and I went like way to the back corner by myself, and then at like 10 o'clock at night, a guy pulls up in his RV, parks right beside me. Like, I'm not even joking. Right beside me, and then he's slamming doors, and I was just like, what? And then he got up and he started his RV at 5 a.m. I was like, this is crazy. There's a huge parking lot, and he parked beside me. Yeah, I was like, what? There were RVs all over, but they were like way far away. I don't know why he didn't park with them. Anyway, now I'm just complaining, so I'm gonna stop. But yeah, so that was a rough day yesterday, and then a long day today. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna go have a hot shower, wash my hair, go back to the campsite, cook some good food, and probably read my book. And then I'll stop ranting. Yeah. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. They're so cute. Stay away. All showered, hair is braided and wet, but the shower was nice. It was mostly warm too, so that was lovely. And I'm just gonna walk back to the Jeep. So I had some dinner, and then I just washed my dishes and stuff, and I was just watching a little movie, and one of the park rangers came over, and he's got a big rifle on his shoulder, and he said that there's a grizzly at the end of this little stretch where I'm camped, like at the end of the road here, and it's got an elk calf. So they are removing it somehow or dispersing it. I don't know how they're doing it. All he had time to say was, please get in your vehicle and wait in your vehicle. So I'm in my vehicle, waiting in my vehicle. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Poor little elk calf, but I mean, everything has to eat, right? Yeah, but I would like to see it. I don't know. I don't quite know how they're removing it. I didn't ask questions. He doesn't have time to answer my questions anyway. Okay, so I'll keep you posted. Okay, I'm super irritated because, oh, see the guy in the yellow raincoat? He is a camper here, and he is camped across from me, and we were specifically told to get in our vehicles and stay in our vehicles. And this guy, he's got his big camera out and he's walking, pacing up and down the road trying to catch photos of whatever they're doing. So we can't see anything where we are. I doubt we will see anything. But when the park rangers ask you to get in your vehicle, get in your vehicle. Like, having people, there's 3 of them now. They're all out. It's ridiculous. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Like, it makes their job so much harder because they're probably trying to scare the bear out of the area. And then you've got humans standing around with freaking cameras. It's irritating me. I'm getting irritated. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to not even bother.